The time has finally arrived. How's it going, everyone? SteelScizor here, bringing you guys our first ever Sun and Moon booster box for the channel. As you guys can see, we have quite a few of them. And this is not including my third case that will be saved for the case battle with Curious Cluffa. So we have 12 boxes here. We're going to open up our first one on the channel. I'm going to take the corner so it doesn't screw up the background. They are very thick, having 36 extra cards in the box. They are you can definitely tell that they are thicker than the original booster boxes. I have to grab my knife, but this is our first booster box on the channel. So it's been a few days. Today's what, the 6th? So we're 3 days late. Obviously, most of you guys know, if you keep up with the channel, that I was on vacation and missed the release. So I did open up, I did post a pre-release video, so there's definitely at least some kind of Sun and Moon content on my channel, as we did pull something pretty decent. But this is the cream of the crop right here. 36 packs of Sun and Moon. I've seen some crazy pull rates out of these. People have been getting about 7 ultra rares in a box, including full arts and secret rares. So our first pack ever of Sun and Moon from a booster box, I should say. Because it is not our first pack ever of Sun and Moon, because we did have the pre-release. Focus there. We got EXP Share, Alolan Raticate, Wishy Washy, Crabrawler, Marini, Diglett, Dewpider, Meowth. A Reverse Torkoal is our first reverse rare, and our first regular rare is an Incineroar. Very, very nice there. That is the... Oh, and I forgot about the energy. So I'm going to have to do 4 from the back, I believe. But there are secret rare energies in this set, as I'm sure most of you guys know by now. I'm sure you guys have watched plenty of other openings on other people's channels. I did post an update video before I left of channels that I suggest you guys watch, so if you want to check that out. And I forgot to bring 4 to the front. So we have our electric energy. Passimian, this guy won me the pre-release game I was able to play. Wasn't able to stay for all 3, but I was able to stay for 1, and Passimian definitely won that for me. We got Growlithe and a hollow Arcanine. I'm pretty sure it's Arcanine, not Arcanine. But we have a hollow Arcanine, our first hollow ever in Sun and Moon for the channel. When I say that, the pre-release is separate because it wasn't really like for the channel. It was kind of just me going to a pre-release. So this is for the channel. We got Arcanine hollow there. I've seen all kinds of hollow pull rates. I've seen people pull like 7 hollows. I've seen people pull like 3. So there's definitely all over the board with the hollows. But we got a Potion, Hypno, Switch. There is a secret rare of this, which I'm going to actually set the Switch aside. I have been starting to keep some trainers aside. We got Skarmory, Boonsweet, Araquanid, and I forgot to bring 4 to the front again because we have Parasect and Energy. That's going to take some getting used to, bringing 4 to the front. Because the secret rare energies are in the rare spot, so it's not like they take place of the energy. But you can definitely tell the packs are thicker. Even with just 1 card, it's weird how you can tell the difference. So we got 4. So with the full arts, I believe, I'm not sure how it works with secret rares or hyper rares. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. It's a little bit of a glare. But with the full arts, I believe they switch positions with the reverse. So if we pull a full art, it's going to be in front of our reverse. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. Sandile, reverse Pyukumuku, and a regular rare Decidueye. Moving on here, we still are looking for our first GX pull for the channel. And I didn't do for what in the world. Alright, there we go. Grass Energy. I gotta remember that. Rare Candy. There is a secret rare candy, not in this set, but in Sun and Moon SM1 Plus for Japan. And as you guys can see, we got something back here. I don't know what it's gonna be. So I do have like 5 of those boxes coming in, so we'll definitely open up some of those for the channel. I know other people have already opened them, but I'm really curious as we get a Decidueye GX. Oh yes, our first GX. That is amazing. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna actually I don't know whether to deck sleeve these guys or not. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna deck sleeve them. I can always switch them out, but for now I'm gonna deck sleeve them. As we get a Decidueye GX, our first ever GX on the channel. And what was I saying earlier? Sandy Gast, you're in the wrong spot. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, the SM1 Plus. They have a secret rare candy and a secret rare double colorless energy. So those are definitely going to be some hype pulls if we can even pull one of those. We got a timer ball reverse and a regular rare Golduck. Not sure if the timer ball is any good. Flip 2 coins for each heads. Search your deck for an evolution Pokemon. Reveal it and put it into your hand. That might be worth setting aside. I don't know. You guys can let me know. 4 from the back. You guys can let me know down in the comments section if you guys think timer ball is worth putting aside. We have another Switch, Pyukumuku, Big Malasada, Rowlet. Actually, let's see what the Big Malasada does. Heal 20 damage and remove a special condition from your active Pokemon. So it's like a potion and a full heal, I guess. Cutiefly, Makuhita, Snubble, Reverse Energy Switch, move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another Pokemon. Meh. And we got a Lantern, regular rare. I'm one to, once Sun and Moon gets in the rotation, I actually want to start going to the leagues that my local comic book shop has. 4. And, I actually want to try and, like, win some league promos and stuff to show to you guys. So, we'll get there eventually. But we got a How. So, the SM1 Plus, the first Sun and Moon expansion, like, so you got the base set, and then it's like base set and a half is like what I would say the SM1 Plus is, but there is a How full art, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna set How aside. We got Chinchou, Morlul, oh gosh, Skarmory, a reverse Beware. I think that is our first reverse rare, so that's awesome. And then a Masquerain regular rare. At least we haven't doubled up on any rares yet. Definitely plenty of awesome cards to pull. It's nice that we aren't doubling up just yet, although we are only a quarter of the way through the box. So we got a Lightning Energy, Granbull, Metapod, a Lily. There's a full art of this in this set. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand. Huh. I'm going to set that one aside. Caterpie, Makuhita, Chinchou, Togedemaru, Carvanha, Reverse Brionne, and a regular rare Primarina. Our first one of those right after the reverse Brionne. It's a little bit of a coincidence there. Looking for that first full art. We need a full art. We got a Fairy Energy, Poliwhirl, Crushing Hammer, flip a coin if it's discarding the energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. Could be better. Torracat, Growlithe, Roggenrola, Cosmog, Litten, Psyduck, a reverse Big Malasada, and a holo Serena. Very, very nice. Our second holo of the box. I'm sure we are going to pull plenty of each of these holos. Actually, let's read its ability. I want to start reading this stuff to you guys. I know my channel isn't competitive based, but I kind of want to get more in depth with the openings and stuff. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may have your opponent reveal their hand, then discard a card from it. Huh. So, I wonder if, do they get to discard the card, or do I get to choose which card they discard? I think it's saying that you get, like, the person who plays this Serena gets to choose which card they discard, which would be interesting. Especially if you reveal their hand and they have, like, a GX in their hand. I don't know if that's how it works, though. We got Skarmory. I love this Poliwag art. I'll probably say it like tons of times, but I just love that Poliwag. We got a Zubat reverse and a regular rare Hariyama. Another thing is, people have been asking me to keep aside my reverse Eevees. When you attach a basic energy card from your hand to this Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon that is the same type as that energy you put onto it, which is pretty awesome. I don't think there's any. I mean, you have Espeon and Umbreon in this set, but the GXs, I don't think there's any like regular, like, non-GX evolutions in this set. We got How, Dartrix, I think that's our first Dartrix, Pokeball, Alolan Diglett, Dratini, Sandygast, Morlul. I feel like, oh no, the Pokeball wasn't uncommon. For some reason I thought the Pokeball was a common, and that we haven't had common trainers, I don't think, in a long time. We got, if ever, I don't know if we ever had common trainers. Togedemaru Reverse, and a Palisand regular rare. I feel like Palisand would have a cool GX. Alright, 4 from the back. And another cool thing is, with the full arts being in front of the reverse, even if I do the card trick, I can't ever feel if there's going to be a full art. So it's always going to be a surprise. I love that. I love that. Flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. So it's like Lysander, but a trainer. Golbat, Dragonair, Meowth, Pick-a-Peck, Eevee, Psyduck, Spearow, reverse rare to Cannon, and a hyper rare Espeon. Oh, we pulled a hyper rare, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. What? Okay, so if you guys did not know, which I'm sure the majority of you guys do know by now, there are like secret rare versions of full arts now. They're technically called rainbow rares, according to the Elite Trainer boxes, but I'm calling them hyper rares, and if you guys don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, because hyper rares just rolls out the tongue a lot easier than rainbow rare, and that's what they call them in Japan. So they are going to be called hyper rares on my channel. But we can look at its attacks here. Its GX attack, put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Any way you like. I think that's pretty sweet. Plus, for 1 energy, 30 damage, and confusing it isn't bad. Wow, we pulled an Espeon hyper rare. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, I've seen so many people pull Espeon hyper rares. Like, not just any hyper rares. Like, I've seen Espeon pulled so much. Like, I don't know if there's different pull rates for different GXs, or it's just a coincidence. I don't know what's going on, but I've probably seen like 8 or 9 Espeon hyper rares and like 1 of all the other ones. So it's pretty crazy that Espeon is like showing up like that. We got Paris, reverse rare Kangaskhan, and a regular rare Crabominable. We got 4 packs in the left side of the box left. And we are at 2 ultra rares, so hopefully we get 1 more at least in this half of the box. We got a Fairy Energy, Dartrix. So what I've been seeing is like 4 to 5 GXs and 2 full arts. So depending on whether we get 4 or 5 GXs, is going to probably determine whether we get 6 or 7 ultra rares. But we get an Oranguru Holo. This is one of the pre-release cards. I think the pre-release is a promo, but it has the same attacks. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 cards in your hand, which is kind of nice. I feel like, I think, was it Octillery? I feel like Octillery was the better one. But eventually, Sun and Moon will be in rotation and Breakpoint will not be. So Octillery will eventually be out. We got Energy Switch, Trumbeak, Corsola, Zubat, Poplio, Togedemaru, Shelter, Makuhita, a reverse Alolan Dugtrio. There is a holo version of this card, which I really want to pull. And then a regular rare Stoutland. So we got 2 packs left in this side of the box. Can we pull 1 more GX card? Please. Let's go. Alright, so we got a Grass Energy. I think there's a secret rare Grass Energy in the SM1 Plus too. Like SM1 Plus also, I guess I should say, before that gets confusing. But we got a reverse Hariyama and a regular rare Bruxish. The Bruxish was a pre-release promo also. I think the pre-releases were Bruxish, Oranguru, Passimian, and I can't remember. Oh gosh. We got a Rotom Dex, which this is one of the secret rares in the set. After counting your prize cards, shuffle them into your deck. After counting your prize cards. Then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. I'm so confused. After counting your prize cards? So I'm going to just change my prize cards, because I'm going to count them, and I have 4. Well, you have 6, but let's say I have 4. Take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. So I'm just going to put 4 back down. Maybe I'm thinking about that wrong. We got search your Nest Ball. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. That's kind of cool. I'm going to set that one aside. Alolan Rattata, Sandile, Pick-a-Peck, Spearow, Fomantis, Reverse Potion, and an Incineroar GX. So we got the Decidueye, now we got the Incineroar. Maybe we will pull the Primarina to round off the starter trio. This guy's GX attack, Burning Slam. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. 3 energies, it only costs 3 energy, and then 200 damage. So that is doing some serious damage to whoever you use that on. Pretty much knocking anything out not a GX. I don't know if there's anything that has over 200 HP that's not a GX. Or EX, you know what I mean. We got Fighting Energy, Poison Barb, Charjabug, Herdier, Bonesweet, Lillipup, Dratini, Wingull, Stuffle, Reverse Litten, and a regular rare Lantern. I believe that is our first double of a regular rare. Let me get the commons out of here real quick. We will continue on with this box. We have, I believe, 17 packs to go, or something like that. No reverse EVs yet, so nothing to pull aside there. We got a Grass Energy, Nest Ball, Araquanid, Professor Kukui. This guy also has a full art. Draw 2 cards. During this turn, your Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's like, I think it's like the Giovanni or something like that, people have been saying. So we got an EV there. Stuffle, Litten, Torkoal, oh gosh, Yungoos, Reverse Crushing Hammer, and another regular rare Incineroar. I think we should still get one more full art. I feel like we're going to get a full art in this half of the box. We've pulled, what, 3 GXs? Or 2 GXs? I think we pulled 2. So we got Pyukumuku, Big Malasada, Brion, Grimer, Togedemaru, Stuffle, Marini, Dewpider, Reverse Butterfree. That is a rare, I believe. Yes, it is. And the Hollow Alolan Dugtrio. Yes. I love Alolan Dugtrio. Look at his hair. Yes. His Tangling Hair ability. Your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 more energy more. And then his attack. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, okay, so you can do it to anyone you like. So it might be an easy way to knock out a benched basic Pokemon if they're trying to build one up, which would be kind of neat. We got a Psychic Energy, Great Ball, Passimian, Team Skull Grunt also has a full art. It says your opponent reveals their hand, discard 2 energy cards from it. Not as good as the other ones. Rowlet, Drowsy, Cutiefly, Reverse Drowsy, and another regular rare Statland. So it's starting to double up on the regular rares, which is fine. That's not what we're after anyway. We are after those glorious GX cards. And of course, the secret rares and full art trainers. Lightning Energy, Herdier, Steenie, Poliwhirl, Poplio, Zubat, Shelder, Yungoos, Paris, a reverse Gigalith. This guy also has a holo. And a regular rare Cosmoem. I knew that was going to be a regular rare in this set. Kind of upsets me that it's a regular rare. I believe there's a regular rare Solgaleo and Lunala. I feel like there is. We got a Dark Energy, Potion, Hypno, Switch, Growlithe, Roggenrola, Cosmog, Litten, Psyduck, a reverse rare Decidueye, and a full art Gumshoes GX. Yes, that's awesome. Alright, let me sleeve this guy up and we will read his attack here. An ability, actually. His ability, once during your turn, you may have your opponent reveal their hand. Not bad. So for 3 colorless, he does 100. And then his Gumshoe Chance, this attack does 50 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's kind of hard to determine, like, when to use him, I guess. What's his retreat cost? His retreat cost is 2. I don't know if I showed that code or not. Hopefully not. I don't know. I feel like he would be one you put in to knock out someone that's set up. So, but other than that, I mean, I guess he has his headbutt bounce, which is nice, I guess. We got a reverse Herdier. I don't think it's the best GX move by far. I think Lunala just straight up OHKOs anything on the field with its GX attack. I think that's the one. I know one of the GX attacks straight up just knock out the other Pokemon. I don't think we read Poison Barb yet. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, even if it's knocked out, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. So it's a tool, and you attach it to your Pokemon, and whenever it gets attacked, it poisons them. Which is kind of cool, I guess. We got Cosmog, Fomantis, Reverse Passimian, and a regular Cloyster. That one's new. Haven't seen Cloyster yet. At least I don't think so. I don't remember a Cloyster. But we do have 2 full arts for the box, and I believe 2 GX. I think we're at 4. So we got a Kukui, Golbat, Pick-a-Peck, Sandile, Snubble, Fearow, Grubbin, Reverse Snubble, and a regular rare Bruxish. I'm hoping for 2 more GX. I feel like you can pull 2 more GX. I honestly really want the Solgaleo, which I'm sure we'll get the Solgaleo eventually, the regular one. But it'd be cool to pull in our first box. We got a Metal Energy, Timer Ball, Pelipper, Ultra Ball. There is a secret rare Ultra Ball in this set. We got Poplio, Zubat, Shelter, Yungoos, Paris, Reverse Meowth, and a regular rare Crabominable. People really want that Ultra Ball right now. Wow, that pack tore apart. But what I love about what I'm loving about these packs is that I can't see if there's something coming most of the time. Like in most packs I can see if there's going to be a good card, and they kind of just keep quiet about it so you guys are surprised. But honestly, the only one I've seen I think is the Decidueye or something like that. Ooh, a Hollow Sharpedo. We'll sleeve this guy up. Rough Skin, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Then his attack, this attack does 20 more damage for each colorless in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. That's interesting. I don't really look at the attacks of most cards, but I don't think I've ever seen damage based off of retreat cost. I mean, I'm sure there has been, but that's the first time that I've seen it. Bounsweet, Lillipup, Paris, Fearow, Litten, a reverse rare Cosmoem, and a regular rare Golduck. We got like something like 6 packs left in the box, so we're gonna have to turn up with the pull rates here. Very happy with the Espeon Hyper Rare though. Not much to complain about. There isn't anything to complain about. I think this is our first Repel. The opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. So I guess they get to choose, but the crap, I can't remember what the other trainer was. But the other trainer, you flip the coin and I think you get to choose. But if it lands on tails, then the trainer's just wasted. So it's kind of, I guess, Repel's more of like a safe version of that other card. I can't remember. We got a reverse Poison Barb and a regular rare Butterfree. I think that's our first non-reverse Butterfree. I think we did get a reverse rare of the Butterfree. Alright, so it looks like we got 5 packs, including this one here, to pull, at least 1 more GX. Come on. I don't think we read this one. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you may move 1 basic energy from that Pokemon to the Pokemon this card is attached to. So you put it on someone like on the bench, and then whenever your active Pokemon's knocked out, you just move an energy from it. That's kind of cool. Carvana, Psyduck, and a Gumshoes GX. There we go. So we already read this guy's attacks. I don't think we read Decidueye's, but maybe we'll go back at the end and read it. But now we do have the regular and the full art of Gumshoes. Honestly, probably going to be the cheapest one in the set because I don't think a lot of people like Gumshoes, but I like his cards. I don't have a problem with Gumshoes. There's also Tauros and Lapras and Solgaleo and Lunala and Umbreon, I think are the GXs we haven't pulled. Oh, and Primarina. There's a Primarina too. But there's no starter full arts. But there is starter full arts in... Ooh! We'll get back to that. We got a Holo Toxapex with the ability Toxic Spikes. Whenever your opponent's active Pokemon retreats, their new active Pokemon is poisoned. So it kind of prevents retreating if you use this Toxapex, because they don't want to get poisoned. But if your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, this attack does 50 more damage. So if they do retreat and then come back in, you punish them with Venoshock and do 100 damage, which is kind of awesome. I really like the use of that card. But like I was saying, in SM1 Plus, there are starter full arts and hyper rares. So definitely something to look forward to pulling, which would be absolutely crazy. Like the Decidueye full art looks amazing. We got Bounsweet, Lillipup, Dratini, Wingull, Stuffle, a reverse Rainbow Energy. This card provides a colorless energy while in play. This card provides every type of energy, but provides only one energy at a time. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, put a damage counter on that Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. We got Toucannon. I'll set that one aside because it's a reverse. I wouldn't set it aside normally. It is an uncommon, so it's not like it's a rare or anything. Alrighty. 2 packs left. Can we pull one more GX to get the 7? We got Psychic Energy, Boldore, Great Ball, Passimian, Crabrawler, Marini, Alolan Diglett, Dewpider, Alolan Meowth, Reverse Lillipup, and a regular rare Beware. Our last pack is a Lunala pack. Come on, Lunala. Give us a GX. Give us a GX. Alrighty. 4 from the back. We got a Water Energy, Energy Switch, Trumbeak, Corsola, Surskit, Growlithe, Crabrawler, Marini, Roggenrola, a reverse Stuffle, and an Espeon GX. Yes! We did it. We made it to 7. Alrighty. We did already pull the Hyper Rare and Red Disguise attacks, so we will take a little bit of a recap here. Let me put the holos in the front. We will count how many holos and how many ultra rares we got. Alright. So holos, we got Arcanine is 1, Serena is 2, Oranguru is 3, Dugtrio is 4, and Sharpedo is 5, and Toxapex is 6. So 6 holos, which I think is pretty average. I think 6 is going to be a common number for holo pools. But we got Espeon GX is 1, Gumshoes is 2, Gumshoes Full Art is 3, Incineroar is 4, Espeon Hyper Rare is 5, Decidueye is 6. Oh, we only got 6. Well, I thought we had 7. I miscounted. Sorry about that. My fault. But we did get the 4, I said 4 to 5, but 4 regular GXs and 2 full arts. So 1 being the Hyper Rare. I don't think we looked at Decidueye's moves, so we'll take a quick look at his. Feather Arrow, once during your turn before you attack, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon, which is interesting. You can do that every turn. So that's kind of cool. Then you got Razor Leaf for 90, and then Hollow Hunt. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Huh, you can't use more than 1 GX attack in the game, obviously. So it doesn't say anything about what 3 cards they are, so if you have another GX that got knocked out, you could potentially bring it back from the discard pile. I think that's kind of cool. But this is our first booster box of 18 that we're going to have on the channel. Actually 19. I have another one in the mail coming. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, even though I know I am late. But we will catch you guys in the next video.